we have to talk about the interactions between three planes. Okay, there are several interactions that we should cover when it comes to three planes because two planes were really easy because they had only two choices. Either they are parallel, okay, there were three choices, parallel or overlapping. And then finally we had intersecting planes. They intersected at a single line. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. But when we are talking about three planes, it entirely changes. Okay, when we are talking about three planes, it entirely changes. First of all, you have to know there are two types of interactions between three planes. Okay, the first one is called as consistent interaction. Okay, consistent interaction, and the second one is called as inconsistent interaction. Let me write it down. Inconsistent. So, what are consistent interaction and inconsistent interaction? So we normally know when we are speaking about three planes, that means we are talking about three equations with three different variables. Yeah. So phi 1, phi 2, and phi 3. We are talking about three planes. Okay. So the Cartesian equation contains some random numbers in front of x, y, and z. Okay. So let's say that is equal to 3x plus 4y plus 5z is equal to 9 and 9x plus 7y plus 2z is equals to 21 and 7x minus 3y minus half z is equal to 13. Okay, so all of them are possible. All of them are possible. Okay, the thing is, the idea I'm trying to say here is if you can find solutions for x, y, and z, it can be a single solution or it can be infinite number of solutions. If you can find the solution for all three equations given here, 1, 2, and 3, they are called as consistent interaction. Okay, so they intersect with each other at a common point or at a common line, or they three overlap each other. Okay, they are called a consistent interaction. Inconsistent means if you can't find a single value or infinite number of values for x, y, z which satisfy all these three equations, we call it inconsistent interaction. Simple, very simple. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you can find a solution or more, that is consistent. If you can't find a solution, well then that is inconsistent. Okay, so consistent has three main types, as I already said. First thing is they intersect at a point. Intersect at a point. They intersect at a single point or at a point. Okay. And the second one is they intersect through a line. Okay. They intersect at a line. That is also possible. Okay. They can intersect at a line. Or they overlap with each other. Overlap each other. Okay. It is also possible. But in inconsistent, if you can't find the answer, there are especially four types. Okay, there are especially four types. So let me go one by one. They are parallel to each other and they are distinct. Parallel and distinct. Okay, the planes are parallel and distinct to each other. They are not same planes, but they are parallel to each other. Okay, well, another one is there. They are parallel to each other. Okay, they are parallel to each other and two are same, two are overlapping, while one is distinct. Two are overlapping, while one is distinct. This is also possible. Okay, this is also possible. Third one is the H model. Fourth one is the A model. Okay, H model and the A model. I'll teach you. Okay, I will teach you. Don't worry. It's really easy. H model means they intersect they don't intersect actually. That's the point. Yeah, inconsistent than a point. So I'll explain it with diagram. Okay, I'll explain it with diagram. So let's start with consistent. Okay, so they intersect at a point. Yeah, that's what we have to learn. So let's say there is a plane like this. Okay, let's say there is a plane like this, and there is another plane that goes through this plane. Okay, that goes through this plane like this. Okay, there is a plane that goes through this plane like this. Okay, so it must look something like this. இல்லையா மேல வரும்போது when it comes upwards it looks like this. இல்லையா? Okay. So these two planes. Okay. What is the third plane? Okay. Think of a plane that is placed here. That is placed here in this dimension. Think of a plane that is placed in this dimension. Okay. இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா it intersects only at this point. The the three of the planes will intersect on that point only. Okay. They will intersect at that point only. This is the first type. Consistently, this is the first type. This is how you can visualize it. Is it important to visualize? No. You just have to know the rules and apply them. But I want you to conceptually understand what's going on here. Okay. So that's why I'm drawing this. Well, then we can go to the second chance. Okay. The second chance goes, they intersect at a line. Yeah. They intersect at a line. So that's also straightforward. Okay. We have a plane like this. Okay. And we have a plane like this. Mm, yeah. So we have another plane like this. Okay. So yeah, this is possible. And then another plane is going through them. Okay, like this. Yeah. So a three-dimensional plane. Uh, think of an open book. Think of an open book. Yeah. The cover is the third plane. This is a single page or a set of pages. Okay, set of pages one, set one of pages. This is set two of pages. Well, they have the middle point. Okay, they have the middle point as a intersection. Won't you agree with me? Yeah, I'm not drawing the downside because it will confuse you. Definitely, it will confuse you. Okay, so this is another type. Yeah, consistently, we have second type where they intersect at a single line. This is another one. Okay, then we have overlapping plane. My favorite. Okay, three different equations for the same plane. Okay, three different equations for the same plane. We can say like this. Okay, they are overlapping with each other. They are overlapping with each other. Okay, so I'll draw another color, use another color. So we have three people. Okay, so these three planes are overlapping with each other, which means they are the same equation, but given in using different numbers. That's all. Okay, simple as that. Now we will go to the inconsistent. Okay, inconsistent scenarios. Okay, where we can't find solution. First of all, they are parallel to each other. Well, that is straightforward. That you can visualize. Ilaya? They are parallel to each other. It's like a stack of paper. Okay, they can't intersect. They can't intersect. There is some space in between them. There is a gap between them. So this is one example for inconsistent scenarios or inconsistent interaction. Now we have another one where two are same plane. Okay, we have phi 1 and phi 2 representing the same plane. Okay, phi 1 and phi 2 representing, come on, phi 1 and phi 2 representing the same plane, while you have another plane parallel to these two planes, that is distinct. Okay, it is phi 3. Okay, which is phi 3. So it looks like this. Okay, it looks like this. They are not overlapping. Not all these three are overlapping. Only two are overlapping. This is another inconsistent because they have no intersection. It looks like this. Okay, let's say we have a plane like this, and let's say we have another plane like this. Okay, and if a plane goes through, if these two are parallel, okay, and a plane goes through inside of them, okay, through them, well then here you have two lines of intersection, but not three are intersecting. Only two planes are intersecting with each other. If you see it from here, if you see this from this perspective, it will look like an H. That's why I call it H type. Okay, that's why I call it H type. What about A type? Well, it looks like A. That's all. Okay, let me draw the planes for you. So let's say there is a plane like this. Okay, let's say there is a plane like this, and let's say there is a plane like this, and they two are going through a single plane. இப்படி போகுதுன்னு வைங்க. Okay, இப்படி ஒரு single plane வழியில போகுதா இருந்தா, here you can see there are three lines can be found. Okay, there are three lines can be found. Okay, there are three lines that can be found between these three stuff. So if you look at from this angle, okay, if I extend it, and if you look at it from this perspective, it looks like an A. Okay, it looks like an A. So it has 3 lines. It has 2 lines. Okay. We are going to one by one reveal how we can do this question. Okay. How we can approach this question. What are the rules that we are going to follow, etc., etc. Okay. So these are the types of equations when it comes to 3 planes. Okay. System of equations. All right.
Thanks for watching the 41st video in our vector series. If you found this introduction to interactions between 3 planes helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more tutorials. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos, check out the full playlist of master vectors and follow us on Instagram. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep learning and stay curious. Bye bye.